Previously on the Vortex.
Oh god.
It's Detective Jackson Claus. We're ready for the mission.
The approximate time of death should be around 11 to 11:15.
He was stabbed by something sharp in the back and bled to death.
My name is Elizabeth Thompson. I live alone, so nobody can say anything for me.
My name is Elizabeth Shannon. I'm a graphic writer at 60X Studio.
I'm Isaac Kennedy, by the way. I'm also a graphic writer. My phone was broken last week. It's still being repaired in the store.
I'm a Japanese photographer. I have evidence.
What the hell is that?
Is it the murderer's name?
Nah, it doesn't look like a name at all.
I see it. That's what it is. The killer behind the curtain. I've got you.
Can you stop?
I'm thinking, alright? I don't know how much longer they're gonna make us wait.
They're just doing their jobs.
Shut up! I know you did all of this. Wasn't it enough for you?
Why don't you lay off?
What kind of prick goes to a stranger's house and shows his shitty photos around? You frickin' murderer!
Yeah, you're right. I'm the murderer. Depending on what?
Because you were the only one.
Stop it! We let them do their work. Once they find the weapon, then we talk, alright?
Guys, come downstairs now.
Frickin' finally.
Also, y'all gotta take off your shoes first.
What? Why?
I don't know, I was told by Jackson. I think he knows who the culprit is.
He knows?
He actually figured it out.
What'd you call us in here for?
Alright, since everybody's still here, let's refresh this bloody crime case all over again. James Pendergast, the victim, was at home this morning with someone at around 11 a.m. He was standing here and facing to the window in front of him, and then got stabbed by the person from behind. The stab was critical. In James's last minute of breath, he wrote something on the window with his blood in order to send a message to the other people, but the message was destroyed afterwards, most likely by the culprit. Well, the front door wasn't broken, neither were the windows or the back door, which means James must know the culprit, and with that, the culprit could get into the house and easily find the chance to commit the crime.
Yeah, you were just summarizing everything. What exactly do you want to tell us?
You said you solved it, didn't you?
There's some strange things with the case. According to the personal introductions you guys gave earlier, Elizabeth Thompson is the only one capable of committing the crime.
I am not!
Assuming
But
she...
no one can prove you were at home at that time. Is that right?
Listen up. Assuming she was the culprit, then why did James write such a confusing sign on the wall that doesn't point to her? So this doesn't make any sense at all.
Maybe he just want to play a trivia game with us.
Why don't you shut the hell up, you bastard? James died right after you stabbed him, and you grabbed his hand and wrote whatever shit that is on the window, right? Just say it!
Dude, if I kill him, why am I still here? I will run as far as I can from this house. What kind of murderer would bring himself to the crime scene?
To clean up.
What?
Let's just imagine how James wrote his message.
Put blood on his finger and write on the window. How else?
That's right. The point is, When James was writing his message, he had just gotten stabbed in the back, which means he only had a minute of breath left, and he had to have written the message from laying down on the couch. And because he wasn't thinking straight, he had to have written it horizontally from his perspective.
His perspective. Which means we're gonna rotate the sign 90 degrees. Two, 213. What does that mean?
The victim's brain was almost blacked out, which means he didn't have time to write something legible for the people outside.
So, if it's from the inside, we're gonna have to flip it. EIS. What the hell is that?
In fact, it's ELS, which is the sign that points directly to the person.
It's just 3 letters. It's not even an actual word. How does that mean?
Writing a long name takes a lot of time. Plus, there's 2 people of the same name, so he stopped to write the first few letters. Right? The one who hasn't even spoken yet. Elizabeth Shannon, you are the killer.
Oh, I get it. The first 2 letters are when he's trying to write Elizabeth. But we don't know which Elizabeth he's trying to talk about. So then he tried to write Shannon before he passed.
Wait, hold on for a second. Shannon was with me. We were grabbing lunch at the time of the crime. We both have alibis for this.
Are you sure you were really having lunch at 11 a.m.?
Of course I'm sure. I was wearing my watch the whole time.
But are you certain that your watch had the right time?
What do you mean by that? What, you think she set me up?
While your phone was broken and still being repaired, your watch was the only tool you had to check the time. And because you two were a close couple that spend a lot of time together, she had the opportunity to set your watch an hour back beforehand. And the reason she did this was so that she could have an extra hour to commit the crime. So she killed James at 11 a.m. and then went to meet you at 12 p.m., which you thought was 11 a.m., giving you both the alibi.
Why would I do that? I mean, no offense, sir, but I didn't kill James. No matter how those signs relate to my name. Isaac and I were truly far away from this house at 11. I didn't touch his watch.
Alright, so would you mind then if we check his watch?
It's 4:46 on my phone. What time is it on your watch?
It's also around 4:46.
You're right. Blood pity, detective. Strong statement, but it was all wrong.
I know you already changed the time back while no one was paying attention. That's why we can dust the watch for fingerprints.
Hey, give us a break. It's gone too far now. How does that even matter? We're all friends and colleagues. Our fingerprints are definitely everywhere. You can't just say because you found hers that she must have done that.
Jackson! We found the receipt from Pudding Moon Restaurant as you asked. The time on the check says 12:55 p.m.
What? That's impossible.
Why? Why does it have to be me? Why does it have to be one of us instead of somebody else? If that's the case, Isaac could have done it too. I don't understand why you pointed straight at me. Have you ever thought that maybe the culprit is trying to set me up? Anyone can fake a receipt. Did you even find the knife used for this crime yet? I don't think so.
How did you know it's a knife?
What?
We haven't found the weapon indeed. We know he's been stabbed by something, but how did you know it was a knife?
'Cause it's a common tool to murder somebody with? What else would it be? But the point is, you don't have anything on me, so you can't prove it. If you're certain of everything, then where's your proof, huh? Where's your proof that I murdered James?
Before you guys came down here, I asked you to take off your shoes. Why are yours still on?
It's chilly down here.
It's
That's
your socks. It has coffee on it, doesn't it? To stab someone in the back, you have to sneak up behind them very quietly. So you intentionally removed your shoes so that he wouldn't hear you sneaking up on him right as you were about to kill him. But as you stabbed him in the back, his coffee fell to the floor, and there was no way you could avoid stepping in it. If we could scan out the same type of coffee in your socks, we'd love to have you explain it for us.
Could you please?
No, it's not necessary.
Liz, why?
I couldn't stand him. James, he completely stole 60X from me!
What? He's not the founder?
Yeah. He lied to all of you. I've been working on 60X my whole life, and he stole it from me. I tried to escape, but he forced me not to leave. When I was struggling with all this pain, he said to me,
No, you do not get the credit. It's copyrighted for me. Can you imagine how ridiculous it would be to see some random bitch representing it? I am 60X now. The media knows it, the internet knows it, and everybody knows it. If you want your money back, stay out of it, or I'll sue you and put you in jail for the rest of your life.
I had no choice. This is how it's gonna be.
James used to be a jerk, but he was doing everything he could to make 60X as perfect as possible. I'm sorry, Liz. I'm sorry this happened to you.
Perhaps you would have been hurt afterwards. Getting rid of a leader like this, how does that make you a better graphic writer? James, he'll never see the work that he loved turn into a success.
After an hour of tragedy, the culprit was apprehended. The author of 60X graphic novels is anonymized forever, and nobody out there will ever know what happened here today.
That was impressive.
Yeah, I'm glad you feel that way.
You know, when I was standing at the front door earlier, I was hesitating. I hadn't even made my mind before Selena found me out there.
But you came back. You made the right choice.
I appreciate you speaking for me earlier, even though I was always the most suspicious one.
No problem, brother. It's what detectives do. Thank you for your help, Taro.
Hi.
You take care.
Oh, by the way, did you ever find a bloody weapon yet?
No, she probably threw it away somewhere else. We'll keep looking, though.
Alright. I hope it doesn't make someone else a demon out there. I'll see you in another wood.
No, it actually does. There's always a demon right behind us. But whatever you're planning on, I'm coming for you.